What's the shittiest way a friend has shown you they weren't really your friend? I trusted Brad with my life, but he destroyed everything I built just because his ego couldn't handle my success. We'd been friends since middle school. He was the outgoing one who could charm anyone, while I was the quiet guy who planned everything out. After college, I started a small catering business from my garage. Just me and my food truck at first, working 16-hour days and barely breaking even. Brad would come by sometimes, joking about how I was wasting my time when I could be working at his dad's insurance company. My breakthrough came when I landed a contract with this tech startup. Their employees loved my food, and suddenly I was catering their events 3 times a week. Within 6 months, I had 3 food trucks and was making more than Brad's entire department combined. That's when things started getting weird. Brad began showing up at my events uninvited, telling clients he was my business partner. At first, I laughed it off. Classic Brad, always trying to be part of the action. But then the stories got bigger. One day, my biggest client called me, confused about why my partner was offering them a massive discount if they paid him directly in cash. When I confronted Brad, he just shrugged and said, "Come on, man, we've been friends forever. I figured we were in this together." I told him firmly that he needed to stop. The next morning, the health department showed up for a surprise inspection. They found nothing, but 3 more inspections followed that week. My staff started getting nervous. Then the 1-star reviews started flooding in. Dozens of them, all saying the same things. Food poisoning, horrible service, roaches in the kitchen. All from accounts created that same week. I lost 2 major contracts before I could prove they were fake. But Brad wasn't done. He started calling my suppliers, canceling orders while pretending to be me. One morning, I showed up to an event with 200 hungry people and no ingredients. The client dropped us immediately. I was losing everything I'd built, and I couldn't prove Brad was behind it, until his girlfriend Rachel called me late one night. She was crying, saying she couldn't watch him destroy someone's life just because he was jealous. She sent me screenshots of everything. Brad bragging about sabotaging my business, his fake review accounts, even him paying some guy to call in health code violations. I could finally prove it wasn't just bad luck. I didn't go to the police. Instead, I forwarded everything to his father, the owner of the insurance company where Brad worked. Included were texts showing Brad had been faking client signatures on policies to inflate his sales numbers. His dad fired him the next day. Not quietly either. He called a company meeting and exposed everything Brad had done, to me and to the company. Brad lost his job, his reputation, and his girlfriend all in one day. The best part? His dad insisted on investing in my business as an apology. 6 months later, I opened my first actual restaurant. Brad tried to come in on opening night, probably to cause more trouble. But this time, his dad was sitting at my best table and he personally threw his son out.